Oh, it looks like I'm the first from 103rd. It was a early morning map, but it's not now. Well, it's still early morning, but I mean it's quite fine for flying. 6:15, I think.
Hello.
Strong. Hey, Tobin. How are you, man?
Good. I was about 1 second from bailing.
Yeah, I thought I'd come and check out what was actually going on. I'm at Mariu Airfield. There's a lot of J30s and some J5s around. I just thought I'd take off from my backfield as I was by myself. Wind looks like it's from the east. 4 meters per second low down, then it goes up to 6 and 8 up high. Say from the east, maybe it's from the north.
Ah, good. I didn't want to say anything while my game was starting. I get handed black screen the other day. It's like, what? This again?
Yeah, I've been getting that.
Really?
Hey guys.
Hey, Ford?
Hey, Ford, how are you, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. How about you?
Just taken, yeah, fine, man. Just taken off from Mariu Airfield. Mariu?
Okay.
Mariu, yeah.
I'll be in there in a minute.
I'll just circle around. Looks like we've got a customer not far north of this, up at Bellevue.
Oh, cool. We like customers.
Yeah.
The thing I hate about it when my game black screens like that is that I lose my mouse and then I can't, I like start up task manager and stuff and I can't get it to quit task because I can't get the damn thing on I don't know, just using the keyboard doesn't seem to work right.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah. I lose my track IR. I mean, it'll be there loaded, but when I go into the game, it'll not work if I haven't restarted it. Like actually exited it and restarted it before I try and start IL2 again after a black screen. So, in and out. Book to the north. Like there's a friendly headed that way, high up, cloud high. Seen the same thing on Balloondar.
I'm rolling as well.
I lost you guys. Where the hell is the road? Bellevue. What an idiot.
I see high contact east. Higher.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's the friendly that I was tracking. But just keep an eye on it. Still supposedly a Hun around here, just north of us. I think I'm on your left, on just west of you.
Yeah, I see you.
Let's pick up forward. Keep heading north like this. Climbing anyway. It's Bellevue in front of us, isn't it?
I believe so.
That is Bellevue on our left. Okay, so we're over Bellevue town right now. Just east of it. It's La Hurlier up our right side. Okay, great. So it's forward. Okay. Well, he's here somewhere. So he could be above the clouds. Yeah. Okay. Keep looking up and around.
All right.
Be someone looking for us. He's off the balloon down now.
One in the south now.
Not the same guy because there was two separate ones for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going around to go more northeast. Must have drifted off west. Sorry, guys. Oh, we still got something at Bellevue. It's back.
Is he?
That's Bellevue off our 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock low.
Okay.
Sort of flying directly towards the sun for a little bit here.
Okay.
Hard to see.
Should have brought my sunglasses. I didn't realize I was going to need them.
Right, isn't it? Right on my screen anyway.
Yeah. I just stick my wing over the front of it.
Hmm. Coming right. big wide circle around this area.
What are the chances he's right by the ground?
Ah, wait, directly in front of us. Slightly high,
see
12
two.
o'clock. Two contacts. Okay, let's bracket for a start. I'll go left. I don't like the look of it. You two go right of them.
Okay.
These aren't going to be enemies because it only shows one enemy.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If they're going right to left, I'm going to head directly at the tail end guy. Right in the sun for me.
Like a SPAD. It's a SPAD.
It has to be. They're going pretty fast.
Curling around with us. I've turned sort of south in front of you.
You've turned south?
Yep. Southeast. I'm not seeing any flak at all. I haven't seen any flak on our side. Anywhere. Oh well. What is that? You on my low 6 there? Do you want to just waggle?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, it's you. Gotcha.
Yep.
Tobin off my 3.
There's something on your low 12, isn't there? Not real low, somewhat lower. Yeah, I got a single contact going right to left.
Follow you.
Hell, I can't tell.
Far?
Pretty distant, but yeah, I can see him pretty good. If you look at the sun, look just to the right of it, a couple of degrees and lower than you are. Not a whole lot lower. Look like you see the top of the clouds. He's going to be a little lower than that from your view.
Okay. Nothing so far.
Heading 088.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him up there.
It's coming right at me. I think. I'm going to let him pass on my left.
Okay, I don't see him, so tell me if there's any danger here. I don't see him.
Yeah, he's on a opposite heading of us. Might be a cloud between you and him now. Shit, I just lost him.
I just wondered if it was that, you know, whatever we've had over here sort of running on. Say he's opposite. Oh, okay, over there. 11 o'clock. Yeah, got him. Okay, turning to the left a little bit more, heading a little bit more north, 30 degrees about. It's heading around the top of this cloud, this sort of thick round one, right in front. It's just at the left top of it. Yeah, I think you guys go to the right. I think he's running away from us. So you go to the right of the cloud, maybe, you know, head more east to try and cut him off in case he tries to head that way.
Yeah, I lost sight of him again.
Yeah, he's on the far side of this cloud.
In?
He's on the far side of this cloud heading away. Oh, wait, it could be, are we looking at two different contacts? There's another contact to your 2 o'clock slightly low heading away. Edge of our lines or headed north, up our lines, edge of the mud. Should be 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock lower for you. Medium range.
Yeah, I don't have it. Is he in front of this cloud that's on my 2?
He's sort of in a gap. It looks like he's in a gap of clouds.
Must be under my nose.
Could be.
Wait, I see 3 people up here besides me.
We've still got some SPADs with us.
Oh, okay.
Came from behind.
You're more to the left, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You're
I
above
could
that
be
dark
at front
cloud.
to the left.
Okay.
It could be me. I'll waggle.
Okay, that's you.
Okay, I'm on the high 6 of one that I'm chasing here, who's now headed east across the mud.
Okay. And Tove, you're to the right of me?
I'm way off.
You guys make sure you stick together. I'm pretty sure this is a CL2 running for home.
Okay.
Looks fairly big. But look out for a second plane, possible escort. This guy's now headed directly east. If you see me, he's like on my slightly low 12, heading across the mud. He realizes he's fairly safe.
I don't know. I see something down there, but can't ID it. Is it any of you guys dropping?
Yeah, I'm dropping.
Oh, it's probably you then.
But I do see something headed north up our lines. towards me as I go east. Yeah, there's flak and, below my nose now. Yeah, there's a CL2 running for home in front of me.
What's your heading?
East, I think. Yeah, directly east.
Altitude?
4,000.
Oh, you're still at 4?
Yeah. I didn't realize it.
And he's below you?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So why aren't I diving more? Because he's further out. And I'm just not 100% sure what these planes are coming towards me. They look friendly. Okay, he's the CL2 is now probably over his trenches. Getting close.
Oh, I've lost both of you now.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm over the top of him now. I'll do a run on him. It's not going to be great. Watch for the gunfire over their trenches. It's a DFW. Okay, heading him.
Oh, okay.
Banking away. I'm off. See him smoking?
Yeah, he's going behind a cloud for me.
Yeah, I can't see either of you. Oh, there's some. I can see. Tobin, you're picking up flak, right?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I am.
Okay, this guy
Okay.
swung south down his lines. I'm making another attack. Oh, this is not
He's
good.
headed toward me. But he's in the cloud to me. Shit.
You hitting him?
Who, me?
Yeah,
No.
a SPAD's attacking
I
him.
can't. Yeah, he's in the cloud.
He's not in the cloud. He's not in the cloud.
He is to me, man, because I'm right over one. See, there's a SPAD right by me. Is that you, Ford?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, coming
Yeah,
in for another attack.
He's in the cloud somewhere. Is he under the cloud yet? Do we need to come down?
Okay, I got him. No,
All right, let's
he's
head
broken
west.
up. He's going down.
Forward.
Let's get
Turn
out of here.
west.
Okay. I'm right behind you.
There's a British SPAD with me. That guy had a Becker on.
Oh, man.
That was a very dangerous attack.
Well, he was using the clouds. Yeah,
That,
I'd see
old
little glimpses
Primus.
of him.
Yeah, that was old Primus. You knocked him down. Oh, yeah, I
Okay,
see you now.
I'm headed west, and I think I'm directly below you two.
Yeah. You're just over the line, right?
Yeah.
You're streaming.
Smoke streaming. Okay. Yeah.
Is that from damage?
No. I saw that Becker. I was really trying to long range his gunner. You know, long range with balloon guns, not the easiest.
Forward, there's a single SPAD. I think it's a SPAD on your low 4 o'clock, or about the same height almost, a little bit lower.
It's taking flak over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the British one. It was
Okay.
EC10 colored. But I'm going to have to rearm. Sorry. Headed straight for our balloon.
I meant to turn up my gamma, I never did. Or turn it back to normal.
That sun must be unbearable for you.
Well, I mean, I didn't leave it fully cranked. I just didn't get it all the way back to normal. I think I used to be at 0.8, now I'm like at 0.9, so it's washing things out a little bit, but it's not a whole lot.
I might put down at Bellevue and oh no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll put down at Bellevue. Start from
Nothing
there.
on the map. Flak behind us for it over the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Probably firing at that SPAD over there.
Yeah. I think they like that SPAD for some reason.
I think there's a friendly SE5 guarding the balloon here as well. Heck, it's definitely over our trenches, isn't it? Just check that.
Oh
eh?
yeah, it is.
Check that below you, behind you. I mean, it should be the SPAD, but it's definitely over our side. It's right over a Denver wood. The little forest there.
Yeah, they're hitting it pretty hard, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's got to be Hun. He looks like he's turned down south. You guys be able to get this guy. Stick together.
I don't see him.
Someone's gone down.
Yeah,
You're
I went
zooming
down
up in
a
front of
little
him. You're zooming down up in front of him. He's going to prop hang you, I think.
bit. Oh, there he is. I see him.
Be careful. You got to wait for Tobin, man. Oh god.
Oh, I'm
okay.
not. I'm just looking for him right now.
Okay.
I'm not attacking
Albatross, albatross.
Okay. Is that Tobin firing?
That was me.
Dude, call it out. Work with him. Okay.
I just caught sight of him.
anybody. No, I lost him now.
Okay. You got to go down and support Tobin.
Okay.
Coming back to try and cover to be able to cover for
There
you.
we go. There we go. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
He's
dragging
coming
him,
around behind you.
dragging him south.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm coming in.
He's yours, Ford.
Got it.
Look good.
Going up.
I didn't see any shots fired.
Yeah, I shot him.
Yeah. Yeah. You did.
Okay, I hit him from the front.
Okay, he's right below me. I gotta wait until I get sight
I'm
of
gonna
him.
be in.
Oh, there we go. I'm in.
I think Tobin's in.
Okay, go ahead.
Fucking double gun jam. I'm still in.
Oh, sorry. I'm out.
Why the fuck won't my guns on jam? I can hear them.
How are you hitting him?
Still in.
Okay.
We're streaming whoever's shooting now.
He's down.
He's down.
His wings off. Good job.
Okay, nice.
Coming in behind you.
Damn, that was weird. Both my guns jammed. I tried to unjam them like 2 times in a row, and they didn't unjam. Finally unjammed like the 3rd time. Right on his 6, too. Never had that happen before.
Oh, that's the SE5 over the balloon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
The Guardian Angel. Nice attack.
Single L. Hey, thanks for the support. That was came in just at the right time.
Good.
I got another contact behind us. Let's turn around and have a look. I don't see any flak though. It might be that other SPAD turning
Okay.
back toward the mud. He's
Yeah.
if you look right of the sun, a little lower.
How high are you guys? Can you climb a bit?
We're at 2.
Okay, I see you. Be careful because you don't have any cover now. I'm having to go back and
Okay.
rearm, okay?
Roger.
You're going to go over there, you know, past halfway sort of thing. You're going to need to climb.
Just gonna have a look at him.
Okay.
Fuck this sun. I gotta turn out of this cloud. Gonna go under you,
Sure.
Ford.
Okay. I'll stay up. There you go.
He's at cloud bottom level. Do you see him, right?
No, is he like right at our 12?
Yeah, just under the cloud. I think he's on the over the Hun lines and he's going north. Possibly coming toward me.
Contact
He's not
over there,
taking any
trench
flak
next.
over there.
Oh, he's not.
Could be
Okay.
enemy.
I'm
Still
above
with
you.
me?
Yeah, I'm high on you. I'm just going to be running through the clouds, so I'll skirt it.
Wait, there's a contact from Crispy Duck. Contacts north over their trenches, which is like where you guys are going high.
Well, this is the only plane I see right now.
Okay, cloud. Okay, he's saying cloud base. Okay, careful of anyone
What if he's
obviously
talking about us?
yeah, it could be. But if there's a Hun there hanging around at cloud base, you've got to be pretty careful, right? Because he knows what he's doing there.
Right. Oh yeah, I got him now.
Looks like a Pfalz or an Alp.
He's cutting to your right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Any chance you can get above him? Or is he stuck below the cloud?
I think. Well, if we do, I won't see him when I'm up there.
I'm
He
gonna try
ducked
to.
into the cloud base.
I'm gonna stay a
Yeah.
little higher. I'm gonna start climbing up.
I mean, he wants to fight Coelt, right?
Yeah.
Look at the messages on screen as well.
About to pass under you, Ford.
Okay, go ahead.
I lost him. He's.
Yeah, he's
I'm
moved someplace else.
We're gonna climb here and see if we can get above these clouds here, but chances of us finding him again.
There he is. I see him. Towards the smoke city, about mid-cloud. He's over on their side.
Oh, I see something. Yeah, did he dive down?
Yeah, he's over on their side towards the smoke city.
And there's something above him. Though. See? Something above that?
I don't see anything above him.
Yeah, there's a contact above him. And he might be coming. He's about our level.
Okay. Oh, maybe that's the one I'm looking at.
Well, the other guy I saw is lower down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. No, the one lower down is taking flak now. The guy above him is not taking flak. I lost sight of you now. Oh, there you are. I got you. I'm on your 7.
I lost him again. Getting that combination.
Yeah.
Sun and cloud.
Suspect that was watching the stream.
Yeah, he's right above that guy taking flak. He's like in that corner pocket between two clouds.
Yeah, I'm a little bit above him.
Yeah.
But not high enough to make a good attack.
Yeah, I'm still climbing. He's ducked into the cloud again. I think he wants to attack
He's coming toward me. Either that or away. I can't tell if he's coming or going.
Well, if he comes toward you, go to the north. He'll draw him right to me.
Well, okay. You come toward me though, because I'm trying to go south of him.
Okay. I'm heading south. Or towards you. Yeah, I've lost him now.
I'll be back in a second, guys. Be careful there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting closer to.
Yeah, we're taking flag now.
He's gonna pass under me.
Is he? Oh, I see him. I see him. He's trying to prop hang me. He's coming up at me. All right, good dive, good dive. You out or in?
I'm out.
Okay, I'm in. I'm going to make another cut at him.
Dragging him.
All right, hang on. I'm on a 6.
Dragging him.
All right, I'm on a 6.
Okay, turned off. I saw some hits. Good job. Okay.
All right, coming up. I'm out.
Getting in.
Oh, he's going real slow right now. Are you in?
I'm setting up.
Okay.
In.
Roger. Yep.
Hit him again.
Okay. Are you out?
Out, yep.
I'm in. I'm out. Oh, I damaged my engine.
He kept up high.
Crap. I damaged my engine. It's dead. Or it's going to be here in a minute.
Just head west.
I'm heading west.
All right, I'm back.
I didn't reduce my throttle enough.
You guys all right?
I
Yeah,
killed
we
my
made
engine.
a couple of runs.
I'm creeping back towards our lines.
Okay. If you can find the balloon, you just head directly west. You can land at Bellevue.
Yeah, my engine just quit. It seized.
Wouldn't doubt if his did either.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can ditch on our side.
Yeah, I'll definitely be able to do that. I'm just trying to figure out the best line. Here. I'll milk this altitude as long as I can. I get lucky.
This sucker just won't die.
Are you still over there? Are you still fighting him?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm looking around for somebody to jump me. He's by the burning town. He keeps dropping down.
Yeah, I see you over there.
I don't get into a dangerous place, even just for one. Actually, it's not worth it. A death isn't worth one kill.
I'm dead sticking, but I have altitude, so still at
Yeah, I'm
2K.
gonna break off.
Sounds like a good idea.
The river.
Headed north out of Mariu.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a couple of contacts west of me. Southwest.
Let us know when you're back over in friendly territory.
Oh, there's our balloon. Okay.
seen near the ob post. Where the fuck's the ob post? Oh, okay.
Observation post.
Near us. Okay, mid-mud. Okay, careful. There's Huns around.
Yeah, I'm just floating along.
3 on the deck.
Oh, okay. I'm by our balloon just east of it. And just in our territory.
Yeah, I see you go out with me. You're on my 9 o'clock. I'm north of you.
Oh, okay.
Do you see me?
Uh,
I'm gonna
Well,
waggle
eyes
my
on.
wings.
I can't even see a spot right now. North of you.
Go out.
Oh, there you are. Yep, gotcha.
There's a single contact west of you, higher than the balloon.
Okay. He's not taking any flak, right? It might
Nope.
be,
Gotta be friendly.
yeah, it's probably our boss something.
What's your position, Baer?
I'm probably in 0904.2. Yeah, I'm just near the elbow. I'm actually west of the observation post now, but headed north
Oh, okay.
in our
Yeah,
territory.
I think I'm just below you. Near the balloon?
I see someone off my 1 o'clock 12, but not lower. Go up.
Yeah, I'm next to
2.
the balloon.
2 I see. 3 I see.
Yeah.
Next to the
I'm
balloon.
just
Okay.
below the
I'm
balloon.
gonna fire a flare. Probably went up in the clouds.
I see you.
Green flare.
Yeah, I'm not going to make the town. I'm just looking for a soft spot to land now.
Nice and gentle.
Nice and easy. So quiet.
What's your altitude there?
2-2. 2-1. Sorry. I'm coming up to the balloon, west of the balloon. Sorry, southwest of the balloon. I see the SE5 over it, and I see something north of the balloon.
That'd be me north of the balloon. I don't see you yet. Is that the AI defender?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well. Okay, I'm going to take a right turn and head for the ground. It's getting kind of bumpy up in front of me.
Keep the stick hard back when you get on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to flip. I'll pull a lot of, well, I gotta get my airspeed up. Okay, here we go. I made it.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job. Great.
Thank you. Mechanic would be happy with me. Except for the engine part.
Not an easy thing to do these days.
No, it's not. Tobin, are you headed south at the moment?
I'm headed west. I got one contact I see about 2400 headed north,
Me?
west of me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's me.
That not you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's me. I'm at cloud base.
All right.
Turning
So I'm on your, I don't know, 3-4. Little higher than Coel.
Oh, that's you there. Okay.
Well, I got an assist. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think we didn't get credit for that fouls. He must have went back and landed. He soaked up some bullets.
I hit him pretty hard, and I'm carrying balloon guns.
Can those
Really?
things.
Right lower wings. Yeah.
He didn't maneuver hard. I think he was smart.
Is he an AI?
I don't know. Possible. Anything's possible. I don't know an AI from a hole in the ground.
It's we'll head north here and see if we can get through this gap in the cloud. Climb out the other side.
Okay, I'm rolling. Marry you.
I'm about 38% on fuel.
Okay. Yeah, and you got 303s, right? Should have
Yep.
plenty of ammo. Okay.
Yeah, ammo's questionable, but I'm not out of action yet.
Okay, that was a good gap.
You folks still near the balloon or the outpost?
Yeah, I think we're
or-
just north of the balloon, climbing north at
Okay.
28.
All right, I'll head that way. I'll fly kind of northeasterly out of Mariu. There we go.
Had a real good read of the history of the SE5
Really?
development. Yeah, the Rise of Flight SE5 modifications
Oh, okay.
done by the developers. There's a huge thread on the old Rise of Flight forum,
Hey.
and the flight modeling developer sort of explained everything he did and why he did it, and gave the data points that he used, the data sources, and how they matched with the data points he wanted to target. So it was very interesting.
Oh, cool. I got
That
some.
was bad.
I got some research for a 9-decker from the San Diego Museum, Aviation,
Oh, okay.
and I found a letter the other day. They took pictures for me and of certain parts of the wings, and then I gave it to a game developer that requested it. Well, the
I mean,
guy
if you
was
wanted,
running a game.
you can put it into the is it?
Oh,
is it
yeah,
data.
I'll
It's
scan
a
it.
data thread.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just sort of post historical data or something in the developer assistance section.
What they had was they had the original plans for a 9-decker, a copy of them, and they built a 9-decker from scratch using the blueprints and everything, or what they had as blueprints. It's kind of interesting to talk to them. I don't know if the game ever got off the ground or not. I can't even remember what it's called now. Quite a while ago.
What they should do with these sims is just come up with a list of planes and a list of like just agreed upon data before they even start making the thing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, later on, if somebody says, "Well, I got something else," it's like, well, this is how we made the game. So you can't like second guess everything. You have to come to a consensus, and then, you know, based on the best info you have.
What happens?
They should do that
I
for
think,
turning.
the investors get all antsy-tantsy and they want some money coming in.
I think I might turn sort of more south now and climb back because we're way up north, so there could be more things happening down south. Spec'd Out was on
I'm just,
before on my
just
watching my
west of
stream.
the line, and let's see.
I think it's time we started looking down south of it. Maybe we do
Just
a patrol
little
down
bit
there.
south of Bapam on our side.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
parallel with it.
The elbow where
I'm
the
heading north.
line the mud sort of sticks out on our side,
Oh yeah,
turns a corner.
just south of the elbow.
Okay, so we've turned back. What's that coming right to left? Below or something. I guess it's friendly. Something there.
No eyes.
Oh, 1 o'clock.
Got nothing.
No, I think we'll head south. See what's happening down there. You should be able to make it all the way down to Brazil. No problem, right? Fuel-wise.
Sure. About 31.
Might want to start swinging south now, forward.
Okay.
Carry on climbing. Find a gap to get above the clouds when you can. Wind will be behind you, but yeah, you can still climb.
Okay. Swinging around, heading south. Just right about cloud level right now.
Kind of wondering about that albatross. I mean, I don't know. Could that have been an AI up that high?
Might have been the no, he was. Well, I don't know. Where's your balloon at?
Oh, do you think it could have
That
followed
might
you
have
across?
been. Yeah. They'll do that
I don't
sometimes.
Yeah. All I could say is that it was up pretty high.
Yeah, well, I've had him follow me up to when I was doing the photo recon. Once I passed the balloon.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess we'll see soon enough.
Yeah. skirting the clouds, trying to get above this dark one. There's like 2 dark ones in a row.
Throttle back a bit. We got wind behind us anyway. Don't need to go higher for sure.
Yeah, the thing makes me wonder is that after I hit him once, I could pretty much just stay on his tail, which is not a normal
Yeah,
thing.
good point. Mind you, it was an albatross. Anyone flying one, if it is a human, it's got something wrong anyway. Death wish, or is a noob.
Yeah, and what the AI does is it knows, you know, when it's damaged, so it won't stress the wings, which a human doesn't really do.
Yeah. Yeah, could well be.
I'm just northwest of the hair start right now, about 3K. 28.
Okay, we're about to fly over Twin Lakes on the map. So that's like, we're at Avely. Headed south, and we're over the mud.
Twin Lakes. Oh, you're over the mud.
Yeah, so we should be up west
Yeah,
of you.
okay. Well, I'm a little bit north of it.
Right, okay. So, shall we circle back? Make one sort of circle here.
I can
We
meet
didn't
you.
get too far south, did we?
No. I'm just going to head west and circle a little bit to see if I can see forward. So he can see us.
Just getting above the clouds right now. I'm at 30. Actually, I'm at 36. I read it the other way.
Do you see us? We should be sort of high east of you. Towards the sun, really.
I
Oh.
see a contact off your 3. Looks a little lower.
That could be him.
You want to waggle?
You're kind of far away. Do you see us?
No, I don't see anybody. I always have to.
Oh, he's west of us, Baer, or somebody is. Let me
Okay.
go that way.
I want to head east.
Just
high
a little
enough.
bit. Okay, just a little bit. We got to make sure we see each other.
Okay.
I'm following you, Tobin.
Roger.
What altitude are you guys? Above 4K?
Yeah, about 4.5. 4.2. 4.2, sorry.
4.2? Okay. I'm almost to 4 now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay, I
got to
see
be
it.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see here.
They're
You
coming straight
must be
towards you.
right
Look,
in the
look,
sun.
look on your high 12. Not super high, just a little bit lower. Probably
You're right.
in your wing. Probably in your wing.
Just
Yeah.
right at the sun.
Probably.
Just keep headed
That sounds-
east.
Okay. That sun's pretty bright.
Getting ready to
Dang.
pass right over you.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I see you guys. Yep.
Head back mid-mud. Be nice if we could see anyone just patrolling their lines on their side, you know.
Okay. I've got plenty of fuel, so
It's cold.
I'm going to let you
engine's
take
pretty
my
cold.
place. When I get down to about 15% or so.
that brought about 70%.
Yeah, that's what I took initially.
Yeah,
90
you've been,
liters.
you've been up for a while.
Yeah, it lasts quite a bit, especially up high, I think. I don't want to pull a Baer. That would have happened to anybody. You got in that fight right at the end.
That's right. I was a bit lucky.
What kind of throttle do you have, Ford?
Oh, what do they call it? Thrustmaster TM 16000 or whatever. It has so many zeros, I forget to. But it's a good stick.
No, I'm talking about do you have a separate throttle?
Yeah, no, it's built into the joystick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll kind of... I fly with one hand on the throttle all the time, so... I mean, it's two separate units, so that
Yeah.
when you dive, it's kind of second nature to pull back.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm used to it. I don't know. I was concentrating on shooting instead of flying. If that makes sense. I normally
Yeah,
pull it back.
I
I
was gonna say, you get used to flying the SE5A, man, that thing goes all the way to 2400.
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't have to pull it back most of the time.
Well, I'm used to using the blip switch, or I flew the D3 a lot, so files, and you could burn that engine pretty quick.
Yeah,
Oh, careful.
that thing is a touchy.
I
The
love
thing I don't
flying
like
that
about
plane, though.
those is their tacks don't go anywhere. They go 0 above the red line, so when the needle's on 1600, you really don't know what you're turning.
Yeah, I just listen to the sound on those because I flew it so much. thing is great. If you're above somebody, I'll take anything. But if you're below them, it's a little trickier.
Okay, Tobin, why don't you, if you want to, go down lower, because you're going to have to land out fairly soon, right?
Yep. You want me to like make a low pass around here?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know, let's
Below
patrol
cloud?
north, but you go below the cloud base, and we'll stay above.
All right. Yeah, because I am getting down to about 15 or so.
They're all doing, I mean, it's J30 is mostly, isn't it? So I think they're doing ground attacks. Spec'd out wants to take his DR1 up here just to see us. Okay, so you're headed north. Let's go north, up the middle of the mud.
I'm following the river.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want me to go north?
Yeah, I mean, let's go north, maybe just on our side of the
I
middle.
was gonna start heading back toward Brazil
Oh, okay then. No, can do.
just because of my fuel.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's go west to the edge of the mud, and then we'll turn north. Go up.
I can take a
Oh,
look
that-
here in the middle of the mud. I'm getting below the cloud here.
See flares and stuff coming from German lines just south of the river. But you know, so it looks on the deck.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything right now. Thought they had that mod where they changed it to where the flares came up out of the in their lines. You know what I mean? Out of the trenches.
Oh, maybe.
Seems oddly dead in this area.
Okay. Let's go north then. So you
Tell
flying
you
over
what,
our trenches?
I'll go as far as the burning town there. That's on our side, I mean.
Okay. Yep. Definitely seen flares from the
Ground
enemy
on their side.
artillery. Yeah, south of the river. Front trenches.
Shit shooting up like crazy. Is that just fake stuff?
AI, I don't know.
It's right by the balloon.
Okay, we've got something at Bellevue. Guy back on? No. I'll slow down. Let's get line abreast a little bit here. Or you come up on my left side.
Okay.
West side. Check each other's tails better.
Yep.
Oh, sorry guys, no joy. I'm right over the Twin Lakes. I'm gonna turn for home.
Okay.
Two at Bellevue. Okay, so that could be a recon with escort.
Okay.
Once you land
Yeah, I'll
Tobin,
get turned around.
yeah, you might be able to scout from below and see if you can see where the flak is.
Yeah,
If you come
I'll
out of
let you know
Marion.
when I'm back in the air.
Yeah. It's tough against the wind. We breeze down south, but going back north is really tough.
Yeah, it is.
Above 2,000 meters, it's 8 meters per second.
Is it really?
It's pretty fast. 30 something kilometers an hour? Don't know. Something like
North to south?
that. North to south.
Mm.
I mean, it should help our climbing, but it's just going to make us slow. Hangman and mine are both in gunners, so there's a chance that two planes north are both CL2s.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
ugly.
bet you one of them's Becker.
Oh yeah.
Ready to roll at Mario.
Okay. Hammer fires on friendly. I wonder. Reinemann will be flying. Hammer, probably a pilot as well.
Where were they now? I don't see anything on the map anymore.
No, but they've only just disappeared, so they must be just east
Bellevue then?
of Bellevue.
Head to Bellevue?
Oh, wait, I see flag. Flag, 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 right in
East
front of us.
Bellevue.
Right in front of us, 12 o'clock. Flag on our side. Elbow. Right at the elbow at the mud is flag. Cloud level. Just inside the mud. On our low 12 port.
Okay.
Stop now.
Maybe they're running for home.
Could be, but that's a lot more south than I would have expected.
Yeah, the elbow. That's kind of strange.
Let's have a look. We could have stumbled on something else headed home.
I'm headed due east out of Marion at ground level.
Okay. Keep looking up to the sort of northeast. Now, what was getting this flak? I can't see it. There's a huge cloud here in the middle of the mud.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a single contact. Looks like he's headed south to north. He's a little bit south of that point. But, oh, I also thought I saw something far in the distance. Oh yeah, I do see a contact way in the distance over the mud. That would be by the elbow. They're both pretty low to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got two contacts.
Could be us.
They're,
Headed north at the
they're
elbow.
not
over the
real
mud.
close together. They're not getting flacked though. Oh, are you low now?
No, no, no. We're still above the cloud.
Yeah, this can't be enemy.
Got the pictures and they're well on their way home. Means we might see Gothas soon.
You know that single lake that's north of the Twin Lakes?
Yeah.
That's contact is near that area, but it's got to be friendly. He's flying east at only about 1K. Want me to turn north from here to see if I can intercept something that might be further back?
I mean, we're still headed north and we're up the middle of the mud. We're north of Fokker Lake, so we're up at Ayet, almost. So if If they did go north, you know, take a little sort of detour north and then cross.
That could very
Right in
well
front
be.
of us. It's the normal thing, right? If you do the northern recon, you tend to curve out to the north and go off map a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I always try to do.
There's plenty of cloud here. Missed them. They're edge of map now. Sweep around to the east of it,
Okay.
and then head south. Well, I think it's best you stay below the cloud there, Tobin. There's just nothing
Yeah,
happening up here.
Not really climbing much.
No, I think cloud base is enough. We've turned south. Again, sort of more middle of the mud.
I don't like having that sun blinding me though, over to them.
It's true. I wonder if we could do a patrol down and just inside there, Bitch Alley, as we go south. Why not? We're up high. You stay on the, you know, our trenches over there, Tobin. We'll head east and go south down there, Bitch Alley.
Copy. Got two contacts high. Look like they're heading south. Maybe it's you guys. North of the elbow for sure.
We're very north of the elbow. We're north of Fokker Lake. We're north of Bopalm.
Yeah, it is north of Fokker Lake.
North of Supping. We're up at St. Ledger.
If you look south of yourself over by our side of the lines, you might see me. I'm turning south right now. I'm just I'm just north of the elbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're quite separated then. Be careful. Get out of their flak. We will certainly be sun side of a lot of the enemy activity.
Don't see those contacts anymore. But I'm at cloud bottom height now. It's 2.4.
We're inside Hun territory now. Still flying sort of east-southeast. Make sure your temps are optimized, yeah? Forward.
Okay.
Starting to swing south. We are east of Sepinese. Again, let's make sure we sort of get a little bit more echelon or line abreast.
Right.
Actually, that's Bugnatra, isn't it? About Palm, sorry. Palm. Will probably be on their Bullecourt and certainly their Bugnatra Balloondar. Two planes. So
Okay.
it could look like someone going for the Recon.
Recon. Yeah.
Just head a little bit more east there. Sorry, west. Spread out a bit.
Okay.
Passed over the.
Is there a reason for AI to be by, I don't know, Fokker Lake, a little bit north of it?
Oh, you mean, is it shooting?
No, it's just single contact. It's about 2K, a little higher maybe.
Huh.
Over their side.
They're taking
Just
flak.
seems kind of suspicious. No, he's not. He's over their side and he's not taking flak.
There's actually a plane landing at Bugnatra now, or in the pattern for Bugnatra. Down below us, but that's way low.
Flag can't even reach us up here.
Let's spread out. Go more east, more west. Sorry, closer to the mud.
Okay.
Throttle back just a little bit. To 90 plus. The wind pushing us. Is there anything to bounce to the right, lower right?
Well, there is a contact. Appears to be headed north. Because I'm not really getting close to him very fast.
And is he our side or their side?
No, he's on their side. Like right where the mud meets the grass.
And he's not
Just
getting flagged,
below
or he is?
cloud level. Not.
Okay, and in relation to Fokker Lake, where is he? South, north?
He's north of it. And it looks like he's headed north. Below cloud level, like I said.
Should we go and have a look?
Kind of wondering if it's somebody else patrolling.
But if he's not getting flagged, I've turned northward.
Roger.
What are you doing down there?
I think he's like, geez, way up in 0807 or more. I don't know, somewhere in 0807.
Oh god, we just come from there.
You can see the river off in the distance on their side.
Alright, well we're heading north, we'll see if we can find him.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be an AI.
Oh, is it?
Well, I don't know, but, you know, J30, they're going to be flying together, right? Not going to be one of them just off in the... That's this AWAC guy or specced out or something.
Is he still going north, or what do you think he's doing now?
I keep losing sight of him. He's like so far away that I barely have him. That's what I hate about FC. If this was Rise of Flight, he would just look like a speck and you'd keep seeing it. But in this, it's like turns into a dazzle thing, you know, where you lose it.
Yeah.
Well, when you zoom in, yeah. If you zoom out, then he's much bigger than he would be. It's a weird thing they've got going.
In fact, I lost sight of him. He might have flown east.
Okay, well we're coming up on Fokker Lake from the south. You go left of these clouds here. I'll go right.
Okay.
See them below.
Yeah, I don't see him anymore. He must have went...
Oh, there. Got him. North of us. Slightly low.
Okay.
He's probably on your 11. 10 or 11, slightly low.
You're not talking to me, are you?
No, forward. That might be a DR1. If so, it could be specced out.
And is he on their edge of the mud?
Yep, yep. Just at the top of the clouds.
Oh, top? Nah, this guy is at the bottom of the clouds.
Well, okay, this guy is.
This is a different guy.
Keep climbing a little bit if you can there, Ford.
Okay.
You see him? You're 10.
No, I don't see him.
You're getting close now. It's flag there. Oh no, don't tell me he's a friendly. He's off to your 10, 9 o'clock almost. Left.
Really?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Okay, I'll give you a heading. 300, 295. Turn left, turn hard left. Should be pointing straight at him now. You're right, just under your nose, medium distance.
Oh, got it. He's
Any
taking
chance?
flag.
Is he? Okay, then he's friendly.
Yeah,
Forget it.
yeah.
This is starting to not happen at all. Let's go a couple of more minutes north and see if the original contact. I wonder
Okay.
if that was Tobin's original contact.
No way he could have climbed that fast.
Okay.
I don't know why that guy is so far north, really. I mean, I'm practically off the map.
He's trying to avoid the radar or black or whatever.
I do
used to
see a
fly-
single contact above the clouds. I'm just getting to where I can see above the clouds.
And where would that be? Direction?
About mid-mud near Fokker Lake.
Yeah, okay, so that's the guy that we saw, and he turned west, and I wonder if he turned west because he thought we were enemy.
It could be. Scared off the competition, I guess. Yeah, we in the J30, I think we're on different plateaus.
Okay, well I'm not seeing this other guy lower. Let's go resume back south.
Okay.
Climb seems pretty amazing in this thing compared to the SE5. At least the SE can still outclimb Pfalz and Alb, or the D3 and the Alb.
Oh, yeah.
I love that stabilizer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Makes
nice.
a huge difference for speed and all. Not to mention the Gotha killing, or the two-seater. I got a Gotha with the overhead gun in the match.
Oh, in bloody April?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's excellent.
I think I see you guys up there. You're over on the Hun side.
Yeah, headed south.
Yeah, if you look low on your maybe 9:30
Three?
to 10 almost, slightly
3
lower,
o'clock?
long distance.
3
Or
o'clock?
yeah, I'm sorry, 2:30.
Yeah, I got you.
The poor bastard never had a chance. He was just up flying around in the moonlight. He didn't know what the hell was coming underneath him.
It's the only way to really see in that low light, isn't it? Be lower.
Yeah.
How's your fuel for it?
I'm just approaching 3 right now. Yep.
That's
3.
was that a camel that you guys saw?
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure. I just saw
Might
it
have
took
been.
flak.
Might have been. It was all
Yeah.
turning and
He's
stuff.
up here. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
believe he's this high. But he's
I wonder if that's Miners. Miners flies his camel high. Is Miners? Yeah, Miners on. Okay, could be him.
Be there in a minute. Hey, I gotta take off. It's 11 o'clock, man. I
Yeah,
gotta get up
yeah,
at
it's good.
5.
All right. Well, if you
what a
want to,
coincidence! It's 11 o'clock here too.
Hey, that's cool.
it's 11 o'clock here as well. It is
Yeah,
a
just-
coincidence.
Yeah.
Boy,
Just
you don't
along
see
the
a
11.
camel up this high, do you? Very often.
All right, I'm gonna
You
start
head
heading
back to
towards the
Brazil. Yeah,
airport.
you turn right here, and you could just basically go straight there.
Okay. Thank you, bud.
Any guess on how long this map will go?
4 hours from 5 o'clock till 9 o'clock on the clock. 50 minutes left.
Let's see if my butt can hold out that long.
Are you headed south, Tobin? Oh yeah, I think I see you.
Well, yeah, I am. I mean, I'm turning toward you now since Ford, you broke off, right? I think I see you getting flagged.
It's getting
Yep.
back.
Or wait a minute. No, oh, wait a minute. You two are still together. So what's this coming toward me?
No, we're not together.
No. I'm heading east or west. I mean.
Should be him passing.
Oh,
through.
that's the camel, I think.
I'm just starting to get over the mud.
I see you coming under me.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Well, there goes one of the Germans.
I'm guessing because of bloody April that people just flying other days less.
Yeah, it could
Flying
be.
what?
You know, they're choosing to fly on the Saturday and not the Thursday sort of thing.
I don't know. I practice a lot more just because of Bloody April.
Right. Yeah.
So the next mission starts out in the afternoon, late afternoon, and goes through evening darkness, supposedly.
Ugh. Well, those getting darker ones are tough.
Well, the first one didn't really work. It's just stayed dark the whole time. There's something got messed up with the time, I think. Might have been server load.
Oh, and it slowed time down, so the change never happened. sort
Yeah,
of
that's
thing.
what some
Right.
people are saying.
Seen that before, haven't we?
I didn't remember it, but other people did.
Well, I'm south of the river now. Just,
Well, you should see me off to your 3 o'clock. Slightly lower.
turning a little bit east. Heading back north. Turning north now. Okay, no vis on you yet.
No viz?
Turn north.
Yeah, I did too. I'm in front of you now. Except a little bit off to your left.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Probably was under your nose.
Safe landing. We'll see you next week.
Good man.
Cheers, Rod.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for coming for it. Later.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good. Little action tonight.
Very little.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. We'll see you.
Keep on doing that. See ya.
Contact. Co out my 9 o'clock. That's to the west, directly west of us.
That'll be that camel again.
Oh, okay. B. So I don't see it getting flagged.
He's co-out with me, so I can just turn toward him, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be him.
B. Critical damage. It's down here, isn't it? We're not far from Recon B.
Probably got hit by round fire or something. I saw that earlier too.
Where'd you go? I've turned east just to check
Yeah,
out
I
what's
see ya.
happening over the Recon area. Seeing any shooting.
Huh. Gardamus, what does he do? Is he
I
a
think he's-
recon?
Yeah, I think he might have been.
Ah!
Everyone's going to bugger off. Oh, well, no, I think that's going to be it, isn't it? See any planes over the Recon area?
Shit, Recon B way down south.
Bit of a duet there, isn't it? Oh, not Peron, sorry. Duet's the other map. It's that big city right on the bend in the river.
Right. Which way you want to go?
I'm just gonna... There's only von Frank flying anyway. So I thought I would just go north here and then maybe just head over and land. Chances of finding von Frank.
Seems like they like to work in the south area. I don't know why.
Okay, I'm going to head towards Brasiu and land out, I think.
Roger.
Passing under you.
How's your fuel?
Yeah, just under 2. It's a shame more people don't play. I mean, I know there's the wing issue, but it's not really. Well, I suppose for a few planes, it's a showstopper. But
I always thought Thursday was kind of a weird time anyway. The Sunday thing is really going to get big, I think. I think word is really out there.
it's flak behind us. But I guess it's for the camel. Is that a camel?
It was.
Yeah, well, you know, Sunday's always going to get the European and American crowds because of the time. So,
Is that a camel? It has to be. There's nobody else on.
is it? It's Von Frank's flying. You know what? I'm just gonna go back and check.
I am too. It's it looks like an Alp. No, it's not an Alp. What the hell is that? These planes, it's a camel. It just doesn't, they're not as recognizable to me in this game.
Sure, it's a camel. Eh?
Well, it's got roundels.
Oh, you can see that far? How can you see roundels
Well,
that
I'm
far?
near the ground. I've been diving
Wait.
like crazy.
You're talking about that guy mid-mud, right?
No, this guy's at ground level.
No, I'm talking about this guy who's mid-mud. Up at Cloud Base.
This is a dolphin. What the hell? Who's still on? Yeah, this was a dolphin here. It's probably going to land at the same airfield we are.
This guy's not getting flak as he goes more east. Oh, wait. Yes, he is. That must be a friendly. Okay, forget it. Forget it.
Yeah, this dolphin is headed for Rézieux.
As am I.
It sucks that I can see the shadows way more better than the planes.
Yeah, it's so frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah. That happened to me in bloody April a few times. I'm gonna let this guy go in first and then you can go in after him.
Oh, I'm still quite... Oh, there's a fight up there. Okay, they found each other. Up at
You gotta
Twin...
be
Up at
kidding
the
me.
lake. Single lake over the mud.
Yeah, I see it. It's not a very high fight, is it?
It's Cloud Base and sort of going down.
Well, we know Von Hammer left,
It can only be Frank.
so there's no gunner in his rear seat except AI.
Von Franker's being a D7F. He's always in there.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go cover. I won't interfere unless he gets in trouble. Actually, it looks closer when you zoom out. When you zoom in, it goes away, miles away.
God, I don't know which one is which. I see like Oh, I see some people zooming around fighting up there.
It's flak. I think the AI might have spawned it. Yeah.
There's a whole shitload of AI. There's like 8 or 9 of them
Yeah, that
below
flight's
that fight.
going down lower and it's over the German trenches. I'm not gonna. And yet again, I turn back. Ah! Make up your mind, Paul. Idiot.
I'm just gonna watch. What if Frank wins? Is he any good?
Okay. Never really get to scrap with him because you shoot him in the back of the head first. But
I don't
think he
know.
has-
They all look like they're flying east now.
it was just dropping into that whole AI area over their side, so I don't want to get involved in that. Oh,
It's almost
I guess
like
mine
a
is
fake.
one. The wind is from the north, right? And from the south.
I don't know. How do you? Is that on the map? Oh yeah, it's from the north.
I can see the windsock blowing like crazy on the field. Turning around for final. Final from the south.
Okay, landing behind your team.
You know that is from the east, right?
I don't care about that shit. I don't find that it affects the SPAD too much.
Next to the tent.
As long as I don't run into one of these objects out here.
0 points. Oh.
Zero points and a sore butt.
It all happened in that first patrol, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know what that was. I'd be surprised to find out it was AI or something. They were strangely, I don't know.
They can't
Could have
both
been,
have
like-
been, right? So
They
like the
could.
Phelps, would the Phelps be and the Albatross?
I'm just the dummy to, have that happen to me because I don't have the third sense or the sixth sense or whatever to tell like some of these guys do.
Sometimes it's clear, you know, when they start to do that little wing shimmy thing, but if it's not there,
Oh
then
yeah,
you
I
wouldn't really
didn't.
know.
I didn't see that,
Yeah.
but we gotta wait for the mission to end before we see the logs, right?
Yeah, which probably is not too far away. 15 minutes maybe.
Would be nice to know. Kind of wonder what happened to that Faust, because he got low over that burning town on their side, and I just left him. But he had taken quite a few hits. I kind of thought his engine might quit on him or something. I mean, we put. I don't know. I guess we'll see in the log. You know, you always think you hurt him more than you actually did. Well, not you, but people like me.
No, same thing happens.
Well, that's where those balloon guns come in handy.
Yeah,
Wish I could hit shit with them.
yeah, it's weird shooting with them, but sort of when you get used to it, it's effective. And I do get close. Normally I get close in my bounces, so I'm never turning really. So.
Just need to practice in them. What do you set your convergence? Are you on 500 too?
No, it's 300 for the Vickers and for the balloon guns. I think only
Yeah,
500 for the overwings things. And I'm not sure. I don't even put 500 for the SPAD 7. I think I've got it at 150. I just felt it was wrong for the SPAD 7. Battle things seem to think it was different from this SE5 as well.
Really? I thought he said it was the same. The only thing I've even tried it on is SE5.
Yeah, I did try and work it out, you know, sort of by firing the Lewis only and with the SPAD 7 and then firing the Vickers only and seeing sort of where they went at different convergences. I mean, it does make a difference, but it kind of didn't make a lot of sense until I got it down around 150, even 130. But then
Wow.
at that, the Vickers are starting to shoot quite low, you know, so sort of went with around 150 or 130. Just, you know, there's going to be a bit of a gap, but at least it's not too bad.
Have to try it.
But the SE5, they've changed the angle of the Elders as well, so surprised if there's something odd
In
there.
what way?
I don't know, they just said they changed the angle of the Elders sight. They didn't even mention the changes to the convergence, but you know, obviously that's a thing as well. For all the planes,
I think
the convergence is all the planes, the Elders is just for the SE5.
I never noticed anything wrong with it before, but I know Larner that was like a thing for him, you know. He was like, yeah, they finally fixed it, and I'm like, I didn't know there was anything wrong with it.
Well, it didn't really do anything when you changed it to extreme amounts. You know, you couldn't see visually,
Right,
you
but
couldn't see it
that's,
change.
But the angle of the Aldous thing is almost like something different. Like they made it look, the sight
Yeah.
look at a different place, whereas the The convergence stuff, that's like something they did that affect all planes, wasn't it?
Yeah. So the convergence affects all planes, but the older side affects the SE5. So maybe that's a reason why the SE5 convergence is sort of weird now. It's not, or,
Yeah.
not the same as the SPAD 7. Mind you, the mounting, the Lewis mount's different on the, well, yeah, it's different on the SPAD and the SE, so there's a thing there as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's not this business about raising it and firing it from in those kind of planes is probably not really. I never heard of anybody doing that with that type of mount. Did you?
No, it's only for reloading, isn't it?
I know.
For the SPAD one.
This business about firing it, when it's lowered is probably not anything that ever happened.
No.
Just the Foster mount.
They hardly even had it on any planes as well, right? On the SPADs. It seems very, very rare.
A Chad guy would just fire with the single gun.
Well, and they were taking less ammo as well to, the good shots, so that they had a lighter plane.
I never used the overhead on the 150, but I don't really think it affects it that much. It's kind of crazy with SPADs. It doesn't seem to slow them down very much. I think I have it. I wrote it on that chart. It's like it does slow it down a little bit.
Officially, and I think we tested at 3 kilometers an hour at most heights, maybe 5. Somewhere around that sort of region. I think it could affect climb, but then the SPAD 7 is, the 180 is such a good climber that it's kind of okay. It just makes it a very good climber instead of an amazing climber.
So the SPAD 150 with overhead Lewis does 189 at sea level, and the SPAD 150 without it does 192. So yeah, 3 kph. No wait, yeah, 3 kph. God, that's ridiculously little, really.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not thinking about climb or anything. It's just absolute speed.
The thing is, you do get that extra ammo. You get 500 with the Vickers of the SPAD 150. So it's more about hitting power if you want to take the extra.
It's 4 kph different on the 180 horse one.
Yeah. That's to remember.
Of course, that's reading the gauge to the gnat's ass. It's pretty close. They didn't penalize it much to have that overhead Lewis.
Be interesting whether it makes a difference in sort of the climbing turn or things like that.
I mean, they can restrict weapons like that. I don't know why they don't do it server side, really. If I was a server op, I might be like, well, these things were incredibly rare. We really shouldn't be flying them like that.
No, but there's a number of things, right? Even the Beckers on the German two-seaters.
Yeah, that'd be another thing.
But we've been there before.
They just want to have fun with that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't really ruin the game too much, I don't reckon. The wing damage ruins the game. So that's really got to be fixed.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'd be flying a Phelps D3 all the time if it was me. Well, and Fokker T7s.
Yeah, either a D7, probably. Well,
of course, they did everything they were going to do with that, right? I mean, it's been weakened, and that's going to be it. So it's not bad. It does break. I mean, I've broken lots of times flying it.
Yeah, but I wrote a thing. Someone was talking about it on the forum, and to me, when in training, when we're doing that with the Phelps and the D7, you can look at the wing damage and you can figure out, am I still good to turn? Pull hard, max Gs. Or should I only pull hard when I'm sort of going slower, or avoid diving and pulling, or is it really fucked and just I should really head out of here? So when we run it in training, you can actually look at the damage and assess it with those two planes. So that to me is sort of like a sign of, okay, these are fixed, or these are okay. The Phelps is probably too much damage, still takes too much damage probably. But anyway, for whatever, you can assess the damage and figure out what you can do. But with the Entente planes, you can't. Maybe the Bristol you can as well. Probably the DR1. But all the broken planes, you can't.
The Phelps is like the SPAD of the Germans as far as strength goes, though. Those were strongly built planes. You know, they never got in with the whole single spar wing shit, you know, any of that crap. They made them stronger, you know, so they had the performance.
Then why
does
the PD3 you know, stay together so well? It's almost like, well, you actually, what is it? Healthy FM without any damage. You can't even pull the wings off by pulling straight. You have to go asymmetric, you know, put it into a roll and pull and do all sorts of shit with the rudder to actually pull the wings off. And that's diving at full speed.
Damaged?
Yeah.
Or undamaged?
Undamaged. So no damage to the wings. Pulling the wings off a PD3 is nearly impossible. I mean, it takes over 10 G.
I think every plane in the game, I don't know. It's hard to, who the hell knows, but it might be just a game thing, you know, where they do it so that people can have more fun fighting each other. The SE5, that thing should be mighty strong too.
Yeah,
I've read things where they come. I know they say like they come back with 60-something holes in their plane, you know, getting shot up, and they did.
But there is actually quite a lot of data out there about the SE5 because it was tested a lot during and after the war by both sides, by the Americans and by the Brits, and they wrote a lot of reports on it. So
McCudden's got a lot of good stories in his book about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, they actually did load testing and various maneuvers with G meters on the plane. So you know they know what the loading is, the G loading is when it was pulling a loop and stuff like that. When it was looping, the max G load before braking is fairly well known. I think 6.7 G. And for most of the Entente planes, it's around that. It's around that sort of 6.7, you know, around to 7. There was some data that Garvin found for the SPAD. Was it SPAD 7? Which was 7.3 or 7.4, 7.5.
Yeah.
But that sounded very high compared to the other planes of its time, the other British and French planes.
You know, anything made of wood isn't going to be exact anyway. I mean, wood is like, by its very nature, is not a perfectly uniform product, you know.
Yeah. So we in our testing of the, you know, what the planes will take now, most of them, except like the SE5 and I think the Camel, are pretty strong. You know, a little bit stronger than what you'd probably expect, and the Fokkers are really strong, and the Phelps is impossible to break. So that, you know, there's a little bit of maybe it's a little bit strong, healthy. But you know, damage-wise, at least you know that when you take damage, there is a logic to how much damage you take and what you can still do with it. And that logic doesn't apply to the bunch of planes which we consider are unfixed. They only work for the fixed ones.
I can't find our squad in the squad rankings. There's only 4 squads listed. Second quarter spring sorties.
Look, Spec Doubt's talking on the chat. Tonight I had an SE5 try to bounce me. I saw him before that and avoided his bounce. He didn't take a shot at me because he didn't have an angle. He pulled up and his wings instantly folded.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that can happen.
Like,
I don't blame that entirely on the game. I mean, it's bad. But the problem with us is that it takes no effort at all for us to pull the stick as fast as we want. There's none of that feedback that you get in real life where it'd actually be physically hard to pull on a stick.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't jerk the stick like you could in this game so easily. And even though the amount of G's could be exactly the same, but it's just so much easier to screw up with the kind of equipment we're using compared to what real life must have been like.
Yeah, Spect is saying, shame how it happens regularly. It does. I don't have too much of a problem with most of the healthy, undamaged planes. You know, the SE5 is sort of a little bit weaker, and you'd think it doesn't make sense. It was a strong plane, but I reckon it may be actually right. Maybe they've erred a little bit too low. They didn't, you know. It's sort of 6.7, and if you go to 6.8, it breaks. Whereas, you know, probably in reality, it could probably handle closer to 7. But that's sort of the okay number. The rest of them, though, a lot of the others are very strong, which would mean we would have to take a little bit more care. But we do, right? You know, the healthy thing is not too bad. It's you know, you get a couple of bullets, and then you try doing something, and the wings just fold at 2.5 G. That's the shit that's ruining it.
Shit.
It's my thing anyway.
Doing something wrong here.
Did you find out? Oh, you couldn't find your squadron. Find one. Can you find me on it?
I can't find our squad.
Got a pilot and search your name or something? It's right there.
I don't get it. Why do they have a third quarter summer sorties? There can't be. We're not in the third quarter.
22. That's 21, isn't it? Oh, you're right.
No, it says 22.
Yeah, 2022.
Second, third.
Well, go to the missions. Just go to the missions and find the last one.
Yeah, I search things screwed up in here. I'm not very good at it.
No, you don't need to use. Wait.
Was that a
Lens
Lance
is the
mission?
last one? I thought it was a Bapong.
Well, it might not be over with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be the
Oh.
problem. It hasn't actually come out yet. Yeah, that's the thing, dude.
Can't believe it's not over yet, though. I just thought I'd look and see. Guess my question is answered. It's not up yet.
Spect saying, for me, it's seeing Entente aircraft take one round to the wing or anywhere for that matter, and then have them instantly fear the possibility of wings falling. Yeah, exactly. So that, I mean, that's what I said. You know, if you can look at the wings, assess the amount of damage, and then, you know, fly accordingly, like you can with the D7, you know, or a Phelps. Let's take the D7, right? I fly it in training all of the time, every week, every single week. I fly it in training hard, dogfighting against our other guys, right? So I know I can look at the damage that it's taken. I know I can still dive, pull hard with a light damage. Medium damage, okay, maybe I can pull hard, but only on slow turns, you know, horizontal turns and stuff, not diving and pulling up. And then when it's really, really heavily damaged, you know, you just got to be super, super careful. And that's logical, you know, you can work with that. Light damage, you can just carry on fighting now.
Yep, that's their thing. You know, what about, you know, the data you were talking about? What do they tested the D7 pretty extensively too, didn't they? I mean,
yeah, they did.
What kind of G numbers that they come up with?
I couldn't find it. There is a report. There is a NACA report of them testing a D7 just after the war, 1919, I think.
They must have tested a lot of them. I mean, they had D7s go to all kinds of countries after the war. I mean, for their air forces to use, and even the U.S. had D7s for mail planes and shit they had over here.
respect, yeah, thanks, man. I mean, that's the way that's logical for everyone. I did find data on a D8, so that mono wing, and it was braking at close to 9, just on 9G, actually braking in test.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, do they mean like you lay the wing on a bench and you see how much it'll take to break the wing, but does that mean the wing wouldn't pull off the struts on that thing? You know,
Yeah.
because the way that parasol
Yeah,
was.
the report that I read, and it tested a number of planes. It was about the testing procedure, so they went through everything. You know, the actual construction, the stuff that was constructed of, the joints. So like, which included like the flying wire joints, and then the attachments for struts and things like that. It went into the measurement of testing, all of those things, and they were all over engineered. The wing braking first through direct load was always the thing that happened first.
Well, that was unusual construction back then. That was a plywood skin wing, right? Like it doesn't have a not fabric cover.
The D8.
The D8.
Yeah, could be. They tested it.
I mean, you don't see those things.
There was a
in it
D5
when you look
though. There was a D5 tested, or D5A, I can't remember which. So I mean, the numbers for that was there, and also the standards. So what the German standard was that they had to meet. So I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around the 6.5. Right up until 1918. I think earlier in the war it was a little bit less. 5.3 maybe, but then later in the war I think it was 6.5. 6.7.
You mean? I think you mean the E5, right? E5 versus D8, because they call it.
I mean,
E5
there was a number
first.
they were showing the testing techniques on a number of planes. So they showed pictures of a D8, or it might have been known as an E5, but it was a D8 braking through, being upside down, having the wing loaded from below. And then they showed a D5 braking, which was the diving test, the vertical dive test, to show the what do you call it? Front
Wing
to
flutter?
back, wing front to back strength. So they actually had the plane nose up, so pointed vertically up, and then they hung weights off the wing to test it, the gravity pulling it backwards to see when it would break that way.
That's a static test that doesn't really speak to the real world very well, because the problem with all the
Well, that's the way they tested that.
was,
so
yeah, but I mean it was the wing flutter that caused the wing to collapse. It
yeah,
wasn't
for the
just
D5
static load.
But
It was
all I'm
strong
saying is
static
that
load.
they had four measures of tests for wing strength. I can't remember all of them. There was essentially a positive G thing, so what we would know as positive G. There was a negative G test, and then there was this sort of forward-backward test to ascertain the thing in a dive, strength in a dive. They weren't testing for flutter and stuff like that in these standard tests. So what they were going through was the standard wing load tests, or all component tests, and how they derive from the standard measures, that the standards that all planes had to meet. That's right.
Yeah, the E5 did go through a period of recall though, with wing breakage initially. They had a problem with the wings.
Yeah,
they
well,
recalled them all. That's why it came out so as late as it did, because it would have hit the front earlier.
yeah. Well, if
They
it was
had
breaking at
recalled.
9, then it must have been the modified version.
No, it was. They had a problem with something that they fixed, but it was people died because the wings came off the thing unexpectedly. And that was like the same thing that happened with DR1s when they first came out. They lost, people lost their lives.
Wasn't
A
that
few of them.
construction issues though?
For whatever the reason, they had to recall them all, and then fix them and put them back in service again later.
Also from SPAD,
There's
you
another
SPAD
thing.
lads
Well-
got your act together. I love the SPAD 7 personally, and my squad mate Cactus usually takes a 13. Recently grown to love the SE5, really awesome aircraft. Yeah, it's a fine machine, as the lads would say. Based on Cecil
We
Lewis.
like it.
But I mean, yeah, the SE5 doesn't climb. But if you, there's that. Everyone should read that thread, that Rise of Flight thread. Maybe I'll post it. I'll post a link to the thread about the SE5 on the Flug Park Discord. Everyone should read the history of that development, because it'll stop us. You know, I mean, all of the answers are there why it ended up the way it is, and it may not be that wrong. It really may not be. It's just that
No, sure
all
doesn't
of the other
feel
all
bad.
of the other planes are wrong.
Right.
and that could be
very well
the
true.
thing with the SPAD 7 as well. Both the SE5 and the SPAD 7 really lose energy when you lift the nose, which is why we don't like the SPAD 7. SPAD 7 is also really bouncy. It's not a good gun platform compared to the 13, which in Rise of Flight it was a great gun platform.
Is it worse than the 7F? Because that's a bouncy plane too. when
Yes,
you're
it's
trying to
like
aim
that.
it.
It's like that. Maybe the Germans will be fine with it, but when you come from a 13, which is nice and steady, it's like, oh, what the fuck's all this bouncing?
Or
I hate
even
it.
the SE5 is even, I think it's almost more stable than the SPAD even.
Yeah, especially when you get the trim
Yep.
trim right. Yeah,
Put it
for the
nose
for having
down a little
attack.
bit so that's like neutral when you're diving. It's
Be nice
beautiful.
then. Yeah. So yeah, the problem is it's direct competitors. You know, the Albatross and the D and the Phelps. I mean, they're slow, but they just retain so much energy. They just don't lose energy. It's nonsensical, and they've been like that since the beginning of ROF. The only thing is now that they're slow because probably they don't have the AU engine.
Why the hell
It's
isn't
wrong.
the mission up yet? It can't still be going on, can it?
Yeah, I'm only seeing lens as well.
And then that time, what does that time signify? When it ended? Server time or something.
Yeah, that could be. It's like 8:21. In which case, 4-hour mission would be 12:21, wouldn't it? The actual time now is 11:51.
So they're not based on objectives at all? Like when they end? I mean, it doesn't
Well, I think it
change.
does. I think if someone wins the map, then
No, like obviously
it'll
not, because
win
it lists
early.
shows four hours and exactly on every one of them. So
No one's winning the map. Oh yeah, good point. Or maybe no one's winning it by achieving all of the objectives. Yeah, if you look, there's no one with a winning coalition in that list.
so when's it gonna come out?
Well, okay, I'm going to guess it could still be another half hour. That's correct.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait then. I just wanted to see if those are AI. Well, I guess we'll know tomorrow.
Squad mates and I really been awesome. We've had great success with it. Teamwork vital. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the SE5, you are. I mean, and especially the SPAD 7, you are going to climb better. You know, sort of climb out to the side, if you like, or climb initially than the German planes. And that's the thing when we get to the 1917 maps. Sorry, but the Huns are really going to suffer. Everything's going to be above you. Really. And if you've got a few of you, you can dive down and zoom back up a bit. At least, you know, you can zoom a bit. It's just when you
What's
try and
weird
start
is-
turning. turning
The
it into
Alps
energy.
did have a pretty high ceiling, didn't they? I mean, they acted like the thing I was reading, it said that like the SE5 the ceiling was like 16 something, you know, less than 17,000 feet, and they would. I think it was an interview I heard. This guy was saying that, and I was like, I wonder if that's a very reliable source. But anyway, he was acting like the Germans were always above them in the real shit.
Yeah, he said albatross. I mean, Cecil Lewis said that, but I can't really imagine Fokker D7s being higher than SE5s. It's hard to imagine albatrosses being consistently
McCudden
higher.
was saying too. He was saying the only reason that he did as well is because his plane was like specially modified to have more power and stuff than a regular SE5, and he said it made all the difference because he could go up over 20,000 feet, and so that's when he would get those rumplers that were way the hell up there. But
Yeah,
he said like a regular SE5 couldn't do that.
No, but those Recon machines photo machines are designed for that high altitude stuff, right? As opposed to, an Albatross DV. I find it hard to imagine that it's going to be flying up there.
I don't know. It's interesting to see what the game says its ceiling is.
Yeah, good night,
I don't even
Spec.
know.
Cheers, man.
Never
I mean,
really
maybe the
checked that.
AU. I mean, the AU is a higher powered thing, so maybe the 1918 ones were flying higher. Imagine it's going to be the higher compression Fokkers, though. All right, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm not going to hang around for this.
Go do your yard work.
Lunch first.
All right. Thanks for the wing ups.
Yeah, okay. Cheers, man. Have a good weekend, eh?
You too. Later.
Okay. Right, everyone. Nice chat. I will put that link to the SE5 thread from Rise of Flight on Flupark because I think everyone should read it. Interesting thing to me is how he went about trying to hit the data points from the various sources. I'm talking about Petrovich, the developer. A lot of things, effort you'd have to say was sort of kind of in the right direction, and you'd think, oh, okay, yeah. And a lot of people did when they saw what he was trying to do before it got released. But to do it, he ended up using a high compression Viper, 5.68 to 1, which is, you never see that mentioned. It was, Jesus, it was an experimental engine, wasn't it? The same as what they did with the 180. They had a 5.68 to 1 SPAD 7 engine, 180 engine, which did incredible power. It could have been basically the same engine that they were using for the Viper. They had amazing performance, but that wasn't used. I never see it in any operations. So using that engine in the SE5 to hit his target data points, really suspect. But then he countered that with putting a pretty coarse pitch prop on it, because it was obviously climbing way too fast. Part of the reason we wanted to fix the glass engine and slow the climb speed of the original down. And he found some problems with the air screw, so he had to sort of change some of the modeling of the air screw. Change some stuff a little bit around the lift and drag coefficients, I believe. I don't think he changed the center of gravity. But yeah, so no wonder it tops out at 2,400 RPM, which is just a crazy number for a direct drive engine based on the Hisso. Well, it is a Hisso engine, direct drive. I mean, if you look at the 180s that were given to the SPAD 7s, to Gienemer and everything, he was limited to 1540 RPM for prop reasons, not for engine reasons. So even if they did solve that with different props, it's very hard to imagine the direct drive going at that sort of RPM, unless it completely could over rev without damaging, which most of them could. But he's modelled that on the SE5 and not on the rest of the planes, like the SPAD 13. I mean, the whole point of having the gearing was to allow the engine to run to its maximum revs, or to an RPM where it was giving maximum output for the engine, which was way higher than what the props could deliver. The maximum efficiency for the props was the lower RPM than the engines. So you would think the SE5 had to be a compromise in that respect. The direct drive SE5, using the Viper. So we end up with a SPAD 13, which blows its engine at 2200, even though it could actually, its maximum power output was at 2240. Clearly it could rev higher than that, it's just it plateaued and didn't deliver any more power beyond that. But no, that's not the engine we have. We have a 200 horsepower engine, an FC. Not the high compression 5.3 to 1. 20 horsepower. Which all of the 220s, had. All of the 220s could maximum output at 2240. Max output 2240. Max RPM before blowing. And the max output at 2240, guess what the maximum horsepower was there? Yeah, 238 horsepower. 238. That's where the 200, this magical 235 horsepower, Hisso engine comes from. It was the 220 that just, at maximum RPM. That's its power output. Anyway. How did I get onto that subject again? All right, I better stop this.